back to another episode of this channel called Patrick Runner. My name is Patrick Sheridan, and as always I am here to talk about running. So today we're somewhere where I don't usually go. It's Castlemelon Lake. It's about 5 miles from my house. Maybe I shouldn't say that on YouTube, but anyway, it's 5 miles from my house or so, give or take, within a 5 mile range. And anyway, I am doing 8 by a K threshold off 60 seconds. So it's a very straightforward session. It's actually a nice loop because the lake is about 3.8k or something like that there, so I'll probably get 2 laps done. Well, I'll get a wee bit more than 2 laps done, and it'll be good volume. Over the last few weeks I've increased the volume, reduced the intensity a bit. It's St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone, and that's really where we're at. So look, not every session needs to be crazy, needs to be really flashy. This is just pretty straightforward work where I'm getting good bits of base building in. I'll be running the kilometers at about 320k pace, which for anyone wondering is about 525, maybe 523 probably per mile. So that's what I'm doing. As I said, it's pretty simple stuff, but it's very effective, and I find that when my threshold volume goes down for 3 or 4 weeks, I lose fitness pretty quickly. So the idea is to do, over the next few weeks anyway, I have been doing this the last 6 weeks, at least an hour of threshold volume in the week. So look, we'll get a video as best we can. As I said, it's a lap of the lake, so you'll not see me for most of it, but we'll show snippets, let you know how I'm feeling halfway through or so, and then I'll get after it. Look, as always, give the video a wee like if you like it. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave any questions or comments down in the comment section. Catch you all soon. And there he's off. That's us halfway through, averaging 322 per K, so did quite good actually. Felt a bit sloppy in the warm-up, but sometimes it takes you a wee bit of time to get into the rhythm of actually running at these paces, so feel good. This is what it's about. I've said it before, it is supposed to feel comfortably uncomfortable, and that's about how I would describe it. The Ks are good because it's not too far, so it doesn't get you too fatigued. I still think with threshold though, you need to be doing longer reps as well, so I'll be doing about an 8k tempo in a couple of days, but look, get going again here. Okay, so that's us done. So I did 8 by a K, average about 323 per K, so about 525 or so per mile, and that's absolutely fine. So when I say 320 per K at the start, that's obviously a goal as such, but it's also really a speed limit. I don't want to be going any quicker than that. There's also a bit of a, you know, it's a towpath or terrain, whatever you want to call it, around the lake, and there's a bit of bumps and hills, so there's obviously people to get round. I'm not racing around it trying to hit that target. I think people who watch this will get that threshold as a concept is about running relatively controlled and not pushing things too far, so that's good. I felt really good compared to how I felt 6 or 7 weeks ago. If I was trying to run that pace, it would have felt like more of a VO2 max effort, so it didn't. That's good, and it's onwards and upwards. I'm trying to follow basically the same kind of template that got me to 149 last year, which is relatively decent mileage, at least 50 miles a week for the next 3 or so weeks anyway. I've been doing that for about 6 weeks now, feel a lot better for it, and we're just about kicking on. As I've said before, not all the workouts need to be fancy. This is about just getting the work done, getting the aerobic conditioning which is needed at this time of the year. It's still only March, there's about 2 months until I start my season, and we get a bit fitter, a bit better, a bit stronger, a bit faster every single week. And to reiterate again, I've talked about, you know, a cake and the base of the cake is all the conditioning, all the threshold, all the easy running. Yes, the flashy workouts are the cream, the icing, and even the cherry on top, but this is your bread and butter, and that's why I wanted to show this today. Also, it's nice to do something different somewhere else. It's good for me, hopefully it's good for you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Look, I will have the next one up soon, but in the meantime, take care, thank you very much, and have a good week.